The views and opinions expressed in this content are that of a continuously evolving nature and are subject to change as humanity evolves into higher states of awareness.
Hi everyone, Legan here from Next Level Awareness, and in this video I want to talk about this place here, okay? This nightclub here used to be the nightclub to come to here in the city of Durham where I grew up. And I used to come here when I was younger, when I was just left school, 16. I used to pretend I was 18, and I never used to get ID'd because I looked older than I was at the time, but now I look younger than I am, which is strange because a lot of people on the spiritual path find this. I don't know why. But the reason I want to talk about this specific nightclub is because back in 1978, my mother met my father in this nightclub, and if this nightclub wasn't here, I would not exist, okay? Now, me and my friends used to walk past this nightclub years and years after we used to come here and look at it and take the mick out of it, okay? We used to say, well, it looks scruffy, it's a horrible nightclub, it's a dive, it's a scruffy, and it's just like a rubbish place. But later on, as I've awakened, I've come to realise how important things like this are, because everything here is here for a specific reason. Now, if this specific little nightclub here wasn't here, I would not be here right now doing this video. So, as you can see, everything has its place, whether you like it or not, or no matter how stupid you think things are, because I've been guilty of this. I've said, all this new age stuff's stupid, all these people in the world, they're doing stupid things. I've constantly complained about stupid people doing stupid things. Even when I look at my Facebook feed now, I'm still the same. I can't help thinking, oh, it's a bunch of stupid people doing stupid things, you see. But as you go up the levels of awareness, you'll start to realise that everything has its place, okay? If it wasn't for what you perceive as stupid people doing stupid things, you would not think you're a smart person doing smart things, you see? So everything needs the contrast, and everything here is for a specific reason. So I don't know if you know where your parents actually met, but if you find that establishment and go and pay that establishment some respect like I'm doing today, then you never know what that's going to do for your consciousness, you see? Because it's opening your consciousness up to the bigger picture of reality, okay? The meta reality of this existence in this physical dimension we call planet Earth. Now, this nightclub here, I used to come down here with my friends. We used to always be people falling down these steps, like females in high heels who couldn't handle the steps because they were too drunk. That was the main entrance. When we went into this nightclub, it was the ceiling was that low. I had to duck because I'm 6'2" and I'm quite a tall person, so I had to duck in the ceiling. People used to take the piss out of this place constantly, okay? They used to say it's a complete scruffy, horrible place that you should never go for a night out. And I was guilty of this myself as well. I used to, after we used to go here when we first left school, we then went to other places, other cities around in the area, and we classed this as rubbish, okay? But what I was forgetting in this instant is, if it wasn't for this place, I would not exist, okay? So no matter how scruffy you think a place is, no matter how much you hate somewhere because of your past, okay, you've got to, at some point in your life, go back to that place and respect it, see it with new eyes, okay? See it in a way you've never seen it before, and give it love, because it kind of gave you love as you were growing up. And a lot of the times, like I'm talking about in this video, if places like this didn't exist, you might not be here now, okay? It's the same when I was a child. I used to hang around the streets with my friends. I used to go walking around wooded areas and things, and we stopped doing this obviously with time, and then we thought of that as a stupid thing to do, just knock around the streets, drinking, etc. But then later on in life, as I went up the levels of awareness, I went back to these places, and I literally saw the same trees as we seen when we were children. And I literally went up to these trees and I touched them, and I said, thank you for watching me grow up. Because when you think about it, the places you grew up, those trees have been there probably before you were born, And they'll still be there now, and they'll still be there long after you die. So these trees have literally watched you grow up, and these trees have given you the oxygen you need to survive. So everything has its place, okay? No matter how stupid or how much you grow out of things, as you go up the levels of awareness, you'll always come back to them, okay? Because everything comes back round, and you'll see them in a new light, and you'll appreciate them much more than you appreciated them even back then. Okay, so you get that childlike mentality again, where you can go out and just appreciate things the way you used to when you're a child, but you see them in a whole new level, just like this nightclub here. And this whole city actually, where I grew up, after the Dark Night of the Soul, I stopped coming here for quite a long time. See some synchronicities there. I actually stopped coming to this city for a long time after the Dark Night of the Soul because it reminded us of my old mindset. So now it's been about 6 months since I've been here, and I've come here again, and I can see it in a whole new light, and my mental health's now better. So time is a good healer for things like this. When you go through bad times, you don't want to go back to your youth, you don't want to go back to previous things, but they will always come round again, and you will always see them in a new light. But yeah, this city, the city of Durham, is one of the most beautiful cities in England, and it's here in the northeast. It's like classed as the heart of the northeast of England. You've got lots of towns and cities around it, but it's absolutely beautiful. And when you grow up somewhere, you think the grass is greener on the other side. You think a lot of other cities are better than where you live, but in reality that's not the case, because where you live is actually a beautiful place because it raised you, okay? It saw you grow up. If it wasn't for that place, you wouldn't exist. So you have to really think about this on a metaphysical level and kind of appreciate life in ways that you didn't know were possible before as you go up the levels of awareness. So yeah, so that's it for this video, just a quick one. Let us know your comments on that. Have you revisited places you visited when you were a youth? How have you seen them in a different light? Have you learned to love the things you used to hate? Leave your comments, guys, and it's been lovely speaking to you. Please like this video. The more likes I get, the more I know that these videos are helping people, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm going to leave you guys with some beautiful imagery and little videos of this city, so enjoy those now. Have a nice day, guys.
No. Yeah, so that.